What day is it? It is June 12th, 9:39 a.m. I already had breakfast. I already did the whole shebang, and I don't know. I felt like, of course, we're going to record. We're going to record our day. Yesterday I didn't feel good whatsoever. It felt like my medication was off, but I know why. So I'm gonna make sure I don't drink that same thing again, because that really, it's like high blood pressure. And you know when your medication is not like working or something like that. Like, that's how schizophrenia, that's how mental illness is. It's literally like high blood pressure, diabetes, uh shingles, and fucking things that make you itch. Like, some days it's okay, but other days, like, it's bad. But generally, my days don't get that bad. Like, for 5 days, I felt amazing. I was making video after video, and I felt very good. And then just yesterday was just like a smack in the wall. And I thought that it was, I didn't think that it was anything. Uh, I just couldn't cross the highway the way that I wanted to. And that really like upset me, because I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was over this, but no, I guess I'm not. Like, regardless, even on my medication, I can't cross the highway, which is why I can't drive. Like, I get anxiety, like really bad panic attacks, and like I can't cross the highway. So there's just no point in driving. So I have drivers now. Uber, Lyft. I call them drivers. But yeah. That's essentially it. I was going through my notes. This is gonna be a pretty quiet video. I'm gonna be going through my notes. I'm just putting dates on them because I'm going to publish my diary. I already have one book out. It's on Amazon. Nobody has bought it yet, of course, because I haven't like advertised it or anything. Like, nobody knows that I wrote a book. But yeah, I actually did write a book, and it's literally just a diary. It explains like what I'm going through at those moments and what I'm thinking, and sometimes I write stories, and other times it's more practical thinking, like, how does a person that's schizophrenic, how do they think? Or how does a person that's delusional, how do they think? And you get like a first person view of that. So I even told my therapist, I was like, it's mostly for like research purposes, because I don't know who would read this. Like, I'm sure there are people out there that would read this. Like, they would be like, yo, this is a cool concept. Like, we don't get this that often. Like, all we get are books that are written perfectly, and it makes us feel like idiots. Like, sometimes I feel like an idiot when I'm reading books. Like, I'm, no, actually, I don't feel like an idiot. No, 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 no. I feel more inspired and lifted, because I'm like, bro, if she can write this perfectly, I can definitely live life way better than what I'm doing right now. So I'm not really I don't think that books are bad at all. Like, books are amazing. And I try to read as much as I can. But sometimes you're just reading the book and you're just like, I wish my life could go like this. So that's why I make videos. Like, this is my life as it happens in real time. And you get to watch that. Like, that's amazing to me. And I have so many videos and I have to catch up with those videos because you just never know what's going to happen in the next day. Like, I might sound paranoid, but I've been in that situation where it was like you just didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I can anticipate it now. I'm on my medication. I'm taking my medication. I'm perfectly fine. But like, the conversation keeps coming up with people. Like, you'll see, I'll put a video up with May, and we don't talk about my schizophrenia that much, and it makes me feel so much better. But I know that it's a big part of my life right now. Like, it needs to be talked about. And that's why psychiatrists have monthly appointments and therapists have monthly appointments, because it's that important. Like, you need to be able to stay on top of it, and you need to see all the changes that happens with it. But I was like in group therapy, and like, they were just talking about their daily struggles and how their medication doesn't work. But some of them, like, they're not really taking their medication, and some of them just like quit their medication randomly and stuff like that. So like, I understand why we need therapy. It's just so that the therapist can catch anything that's awry. And recently, I just moved down the amount of therapy that I have to do. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to do anything about it. Like, I want to keep going, but it's out of fear. It's like, if I do mess up again and my sister sees that, she's not going to let me not go to therapy anymore. She's going to force me to go. And I'm sitting here like, bro, it's not even the therapy. It's more the medication. Like, dude, the the biggest reason why I wasn't getting better was because I wasn't taking my medication. And I know this because I was there firsthand. But my sisters are like, no, you need therapy. Like, it comes as a package, and it doesn't come as a package. Like, everybody needs to know that. Like, therapy does not come as a package. That is something that you choose. It is your choice. So when I say that I'm forced to do therapy, it's because I have a choice. It's because you're supposed to have a choice. Now, what does therapy technically do? Has it ever helped me? It just gives you confidence. Sometimes, I guess, I don't know. Therapy hasn't helped. Like, I'll lie to my therapist. Like, if everything is like going to shit, I won't even tell my therapist. Like, I'll just tell them I don't feel well. And I feel like they should get the gist of that. Like, bro, I don't feel good. Like, this medication sucks. They already know it. Everybody knows it. It's just people that are in denial that don't know it. Like, they're going to be like Belinda. She's in freaking denial, bro. Freaking denial. Like, she talks about how my parents are in denial. Bro, she's in denial too. Like, she's like, bro, the medication is not the problem. You know, it's never the problem. For her, the medication is never the fucking problem. Like, it's always something else. But like, she doesn't even specify what the something else is. She just be like, nah, bro, it's just you. And you're just like, well, I don't know what to say to you. You're not like a person I can talk to. But like you quickly find out that it's not something that you can talk to with anybody. Like you need to be in a room by yourself. You need to record like what you're saying. And if they happen upon it, that's great. But if they don't, then that fucking sucks. But like I broke it down to like having aphasia. Like, bro, I can't explain myself properly. And I will never try to explain myself properly because talking to people is freaking scary, dude. You don't know what they'll do. You have no idea what's going on in their mind. Like that day, they might, I don't know, act more paranoid than you. But I've seen like paranoia. I've I've experienced it firsthand, and it's a scary thing. Like I understand that my disease is a scary thing, but to treat me like you are scared of me pisses me off to no ends. Like I see the way that you treat me. I see the way that you look at me. I see the way that I can act a certain way and boom, the cops can be called. But everybody's like, no, no, calm down, calm down. Like that's never going to happen. But it already did happen. You know what I mean? Like now I can't talk to you the way that I want to. You know, like if I get angry, I might think that you think that the medication is not fucking working or something like that. Like I know that they don't say this stuff, but I know it to be true because even I'm asking myself, I'm like, is my medication working? Like I'm constantly guessing. And when you're constantly guessing like that in life, it's not healthy. Like you just want people to be like, yo, you're doing fine. You're doing fucking fine. Like don't worry about it. Your medication's working. And but it doesn't even really matter about what people say. Like that's what you have to get. Like it's me. The person that I'm looking for recognition from is me because I'm the one that goes through everything with me. So really it's just like, is my medication working? Because I really don't want to go back to the hospital again. Like I hate the fucking hospital. Like I can't do it. Like I keep going there and when is this going to stop? It just feels like a roller coaster. Yeah, I just really hate, hate the way that we're treated. I hate going to the hospital, bro. And it really shows. But anyway, let's talk about something positive, guys. Let's pivot. Let's fucking pivot. I'm working on my journal, my book. So this day I said I work hard for shorter. Is that true? Would you work hard for shorter? Like I wouldn't do that. I would suggest that you work smart for longer because think about it like this. You get paid. Imagine I've been in this situation, so I know how it is. Imagine you get paid $140 an hour. I can talk. I can ask you that because I've done it from experience. That's why I'm like, yo, these people believe in me. These people absolutely believe in me. I know it for a fact. I know these people are watching me. They're like, bro, Abram's going to do great things. And you might think that it's like paranoia talking, but like if you ever had schizophrenia, like I need to start talking to people that's had schizophrenia. If you ever had it, you understand that since you have felt something before, it will never go away. It'll never go away. It will evolve. That's the only thing that it will do. It'll only get either it'll get better or it'll get worse. And I feel like it's getting better because it's moving towards my benefit. You know what I mean? This one I get a little scared when people talk about my TikTok, and that's why I want to pivot so badly. Like May gets so I understand where she's coming from. I understand where she's coming from. Like, people watch, they don't say anything, they don't engage. It's annoying. But people are watching. And that's all you want to do. You want to get them with one of these freaking videos. You just want to say some real shit, one of these videos, and people are going to be like, yo, I want to follow that person. Like, that person is legit. You know what I mean? Oh, I wrote 4 things this day. I don't usually do that. Usually I split up my days now pretty good. But I wrote 4 things this day. But you just want to, they're going to talk. It's people. Like, it's like you're asking them not to be a person. You know what I mean? That's what I get from May. I'm like, bro, I understand where you're coming from, but why are you trying to ask them not to be a human being? Like, people that don't engage, like, I don't even engage in people's stuff. All I do is follow them. And people follow May. Like, you don't need anything else. Like, really, you want a person to sit there and like all of your stuff? You know that's a job, right? That is a freaking job. She can't even do it her damn self. So why does she expect other people to do it for her? You know what I mean? Like, it generally feels like robots are liking our shit. Like, that's what those people are. All those people that are constantly liking stuff, they're robots. But if I can get followers, I think that's the only thing that matters. Like, I'm gonna write that down. All you need is followers. I'm gonna write that down in one of my invention document. Social media. You get paid by followers and view count. I think that TikTok is already doing this. But like Instagram and whatnot, they don't really do that. They don't show like how many people have watched this and stuff like that. They don't show those counts. But when you work in the back end, when you work on social media, like I'm working on social media, bro. I like it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I feel like that's where life has been pushing me. It's like, bro, you're gonna work in social media, and it's like, what are you talking about? I've lost every single job that you can think of. Like, I'm not good at jobs. I am not good at jobs. Like, you give me a job, I'm going to F it up. I'm going to F it up, bro. F it up. F it up. Bad. 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 Like, just terrible. Terrible job. Terrible. The worst way you can think possible is going to happen. Like with Dan, when I was selling weed, what was the worst thing possible? I was the worst. I was the worst seller. Now I'm really good at selling. Like, I'll sell anything, bro. Give it to me and I'll sell it. But I'll have like anxiety because I'm like, bro, I'm too good at this. Like, that's why I can't be mad at Dan, but I'm also mad at him. But like, I don't hold on to grudges like that. Like for Joey, for example, like I don't know why we stopped talking. I have absolutely no idea why we stopped talking. I'm thinking that it's my fault because it's usually my fault. Like I do something stupid and it's my fault. So I think that I took Ryan's side on something, and it seemed like I took his side, but simply I was just like living through life. Like we weren't in the same grade, and that wasn't the big thing. It's just that Joey didn't hang out with me anymore. Like that's why I think that I did something bad. Like usually he's the one that comes and gets me, but then he just stopped doing that. So that's why I'm like, I must have done something that pissed him off. But where was I going with this? I forgot that train of thought. Oh well. I'll get that next time. I have a tips and tricks freaking note. So tips and tricks, it all talks about, oh yeah, well, I don't hold grudges or anything like that. Like for May, for example, like she will hold a grudge. Like I just need time to think. If something happens between me and you, it's just that I needed time. Something happened in my life, or I just needed time to think for a second. Like it's just like, bro, I just need time to think. Like we're hanging out way too much, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not happy. Like that's how I look at it. That's kind of how I look at it. Like I'm not making excuses for myself, but I know that something is not right in life. Like I'm genuinely not happy, and that's okay because I'm not rich, I'm not famous, and I want to be. I want money. I want disposal to money. Like I want to be able to do whatever I want, but I have to understand that I don't generally want to be like freaking flying to Spain and then working there like for 5 days and then flying to Guatemala, working there for 5 days, fly to Jamaica, work there for 2 days, fly to freaking New York, work there for 3 days. Like I don't want that. No, who wants that? That's what these actors and stars, rappers and country singers and freaking CEOs, that's what they do. And I do not want that for myself. Like I can tell you right now, like no, I don't want that. Absolutely not. Do I want a plane? Yes. I want to be able to fly a plane, but I know that's out of the question right now. Out of the fucking question. But I would like to have my own jet just in case I do want to go to somewhere. If I want to go somewhere, like I just want to be able to go. But do I want to be here and then there and then there and then working for somebody? Like no, I want to work for myself. So I think that's what social media is about. It's like you're working for yourself. Like nobody can tell you anything. Like if you need to make a video, you'll make a video. Like the worst that you can do to somebody is film them. And what's so wrong about being filmed? You know what I mean? Anyway, I have this robot page. So a while ago, I created a document, right? And in the document, it was like I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't taking my medication and I wasn't feeling well. And I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And then I started writing because I was writing a lot. And then it came out like this. It was like power output at 50%, life expectancy 65 years old, motivation 34%, air quality 50%, humidity 100%. Like I started jotting down Like it was in percentages and stuff like that. And I was like, what's my power output now? Power output at 75%. Motivation down 25%. And I just kept going and I made a whole document. I made about, I'm pretty sure it was close to 3 pages of me just going through that. And I wanted to put that in my video. I wanted to make a video of a robot saying like power output at 50%. Like we need to engulf ourselves in technology, bro. Like it needs to be done. Like we're not doing enough. I don't believe we're doing enough. But yeah, that's what I did. That's one of my thingamajiggies. And I have random notes like umbrella size. So I have the umbrella size at 39 inches, coverage, one person, $12. I was looking for an umbrella at Walmart, and the Walmart umbrella quality has gone down. They have recycled freaking umbrellas, recycled plastic, and the quality is terrible. Like I'm like, bro, what the hell is this, bro? What the hell? What the helly? What the hellion? What the heliante? Yeah, but I was pissed off, bro. I was like, bro, this is not good. But today I feel good. I feel like my energy output is at like 110%, so a little bit over 105, 105%, 101%. Like that's a real time guesstimate. 100%, 99%, 97%. So I feel good enough to make a video, but I still have a lot of brain fog. I have a lot to do today, though. I have a lot of videos to post. Like I said, editing videos takes a toll on you, bro. Like my sister is about to get rid of this laptop, and I work on video editing on my bed. So that is going to suck. Mightily suck. Yo, so I learned how they do CPUs, bro. So do you know that the tiers of CPU, so there's i9, there's i7, i5, i3, right? Do you know that that is the quality of CPU that comes out from a big disk? So they get a big disk, they make it out of like sand. The sand turns into like the steel thing, majiggy. And then you make the CPUs out of that, right? And then they test it to see how much like electricity goes through it or something like that. And if it's really good current, if it's a really good current, it gets qualified at a higher level. So they have this big disk, and then they start testing all the individual disks. And then it'll be like, all right, this one is an i9, this one is an i7, this one is an i3, this one's an i3, this one's an i3, this one's an i5. Like, they don't know what they're getting. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that pretty cool? Like, they have no idea what they're getting until they test it. And then once they test it, they're like, okay, this can go into this is an M4. This is a M1. This is an M2. This is but I feel like Apple has higher quality stuff. Like I don't know what Apple's doing, but they have some high quality stuff. Like I love the Apple because you can leave it on for a very long time. Like I've left it on for max a week and a half, 2 weeks without it having problems, but I've been having problems with it. Like I learned that it needs to be a powered USB hub that goes into the front ports because the front ports don't carry current for a long time. So overnight, if you have a USB flash drive plugged into it, it will lose connection to the USB. So then when it loses connection to the USB, that automatically sends a kernel panic to the computer. The kernel panic happens, and then the computer shuts down. A kernel panic is like a blue screen for Windows. So if you're thinking of getting an Apple, you're going to have to adjust. Like, I'm sure if it was Belinda, she would have been like, there's something wrong with this computer. I'm going to take it back. There probably is something wrong with it, but I am so like stuck in my ways of like, I'll get this to work. And I'm just like, I know I should like check up on it, right? You know, I should do that. I should give Apple a call and be like, is this normal? And if they say no, then I'm going to take it back. I have Apple Care Plus. Do you know Apple Care comes at $34 a year for the Mac Mini? So think about an iPhone. I think iPhone goes up to like 130 a year. Like you're paying a lot of money for Samsung Care. I'm paying $10 a month. I should have paid the yearly, but I don't have that much money. Like the yearly was like, if it's $10 a month, right? So that's 120. I think the yearly was like $90. No, it was like 110. $10 a month for 12. It doesn't sound like that much, right? Oh, it was for 2 years. Samsung Care Plus has a 2-year contract, and it comes out to like, so 2 years is 120, 240, $240. So 2 years is like for 190. So you save a little bit of money there, but that's only if you have 2 years worth of freaking money for that shit, bro. So I actually finished. So this is what I generally do on a day like where I go out and I work on my stuff. I go through my notes. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show the camera. I don't know if it's going to be able to see. So right now I have 2,263 notes. I think like the average person, like my mom she's had Samsung for like 4 years now, like for a good bit. She had an old Samsung, and Samsung Notes copies over. So like it has its own cloud, and you don't have to pay for it. So it's completely free. But the only thing that it saves is like contacts, your notes from Samsung Notes, and like your app data. So like when you get a new Samsung, everything uploads. So as you can see, there are that many notes that I have written, and I'm not even halfway there yet. And you see that many, and still going, still going, still going, still going. I have to go through that many notes and date them and edit them. So like if something doesn't make sense or it's not clear enough, like I go in. Sometimes I write a little bit more. Most of the time, I'm just changing the date. I'm fixing the date, and I had to, like, to speed up the process. What I do is, like, for example, February 18th has 6 pages to it, right? So I wrote on 6 separate different notes, and I have to go through and I write February 18th, number 1, February 18th, number 2, February 18th, number 3. So if you can see that, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I have to, like, notate which one is 1, 2, 3, 4, because the the app, when you download it to Microsoft Word, it doesn't actually list it for you in any way. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So the rest of the video would be, like, quiet, because I would be like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like, but right now I'm on February 20th, 2022. I'm not even more than halfway done, guys. Like, this book is going to take a long time to get out, but I'm going to be making videos like crazy. So don't worry, you'll be updated one way or another. And I'm also thinking of making these videos longer so that I don't post on, like, TikTok or Instagram, because TikTok and Instagram, you can put up to 60-minute videos on it. Isn't that, like, I think that's a little bit crazy, because that means I have to post on each one, and that's a little bit annoying. Like, I can't even keep up, bro. I cannot keep up. But I post on Instagram for Randy's sake, just so she can keep up with me. Like, this is what I mean by I don't hold grudges. Like, I don't see a point of holding a grudge. Like, if you hate a person, find a way to make it up to them. Like, I've hated a few people through life. So Akil, I forgot this other dude's name. It's a white guy. So Akil's a black guy. The other one is a white guy. We'll call him Rob for now. Rob is a white guy. And who else have I gotten into trouble with? I think that's about it. And you know why I hated them? It's because of Randy, for both reasons. So Akil was Randy's ex-boyfriend. And when we started going out, Akil didn't want to accept it. So he kept trying to get with her. And he kept, like, putting her in the corner and trying to kiss her and trying to force her to do stuff. And Randy told me about it, and I was like, that's your problem. So fucked up. I know. I should have been like, okay, I'll take care of it. Like, I wasn't that type of boyfriend. Like, I was still new to the whole scene. So, like, I'm like, bro, if I get in his face, it's probably going to start a fight. Like, I don't know how to talk to a person about these things. And that was supposed to be my way of talking to them. But no, bro, like, this is how we're going to talk, bro. If you have something to say it in a freaking video, post it. Somebody's going to see it and somebody's going to tell me. Then they're going to be like, yo, bro, so check out video number 56 or something like that. He says some shit about you. 56, look at, and then search up your name, or just look at video 56, and somebody's gonna sit there, they're gonna watch this whole video, you're gonna get one view, and then they're gonna be pissed off and they're gonna be like, yo, bro, I'm gonna come talk to this kid. And then they come talk to you, or they make their own video and they're like, yo, they just said some shit about you. Like, that's how life should be, bro. Life should be much simpler. Like, I'm getting so pumped about it, bro. I'm getting so pumped about it. I think that is so freaking exciting that we get to make videos and we get to post it online. So freaking exciting. But I don't hold grudges with people. He was doing that, right? And I told Randy, I was like, you have to take care of that yourself. Like, I don't know what to do in that situation. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to go up to him and be like, stop touching my girl? He's not going to listen to me. Like, and if he does, I would be fucking surprised. But like, for me, for me, this is how I saw it. So she was put in a bad light. Like, I was thinking like, you must be doing something to get him to do that. But now that I think about it, it's like, no, she's probably not doing anything. She's probably literally just standing there. She is the manager of the football team, so she sits in Root's office. But I'm like, bro, don't sit there. Like, what are you doing? You must be the problem. But I guess, like, that should have been, like, the red flag. It should have been like, no, bro. Like, he shouldn't be treating her like that. But I think we're both right on this situation. Like, bro, think about this. Why are you sitting in Root's office? Root is he is the freaking nurse for the football team and for all sports related stuff. So he's the nurse for them. Root is a guy, and his office is right next to the boys' locker room. It wouldn't be in the girls' locker room because he's a guy. So like, why would you do that? She sits in Root's office just in case like the coach has something to say to her or something like that. And I'm like, why don't you sit in the girls' locker room so that nobody bothers you? But then you got to think about it. Oh, if the coaches need her, they can't go into the girls' locker room to get her. Like, it's back and forth where it's like what you're doing makes no sense. Like, why are you so close to the boys' locker room all the time? Like, literally, she sits in Root's office and everybody goes into Root's office to get like wrapped up and stuff like that. And they're like half naked. They walk into the office half naked. They're like, Root, do you have tape or something like that? And he's like, yeah, I got tape. You tape up your arm. Oh my, I hated it. I freaking hate it. I hate football, bro. Oh my gosh, I hate playing the sport. I don't even watch that shit, bro. Like, I force myself to do so many things and it's so freaking annoying. Like, I hated it, bro. I hated it. I hated school. They showed me nothing. All I learned was how to read. And as long as you read at like a ninth, 11th grade level, you're set in life. You're freaking set. Like, after 12 years, you don't need any more schooling. Like, stop going to college, people. Like, college it's a scam, bro. What do you mean I have to pay $140,000 to get, I have to go into $140,000 in debt to get a job that pays me $100,000, but I don't get to pay back that $140,000 for like 10, 15 years. Like, and it makes even less sense than that because you're thinking like, well, you paid $140,000 and now you make $100,000 a year. That's pretty good, isn't it? Let's look at the tuition cost for Rutgers real quick. So for in-state, it's around $20,000 per semester. So there's 4 semesters, right? Or is there 2? You're paying like $40,000 per year that you go to school. $40,000 times 4, right? 4 times 4 equals $160,000 in debt by the time that you get out of school. My sister is 31, 32 years old, and she is almost finished paying off her student loans. But she's an anomaly because she got done after 4 years and she got a job within 6 months. So she was 21 and became a freaking teacher at 21. Granted, she got her job at Trenton University, Trenton, Jersey, and she lives in Edison, New Jersey. It's a 40-minute ride, bro. She was impulsive, and they played on her impulsivity. Like, they should be like, you work. They look at where you live. They should be like, bro, you live too far from us. Like, the only place that you can find a job is in Trenton. Like, nobody else wants to hire you. Like, you go to school in Edison. You went to Edison High School. You went to Edison Middle School, and they won't hire you in Edison. That's racism, bro. Definitely racism. But 60,000. Get this, out of state tuition fees are 37,000. And kids do this. Like, I think that is the dumbest thing ever. Like, my Diana freaking did out of state. And I was just like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, you did out of state? So out of state costs $37,441. So 40,000. We'll top it off at 40,000. 40,000. Oh yeah, and then room and board costs and can add another 15,000 for on-campus students. So my sisters did both. Belinda went to Montclair University and stayed in board. So we could just think 20,000 plus 15,000 is 35,000. You're paying the same fees for out of state. And if you're out of state, you have to stay in school. So it's 40,000 plus 15,000. 40,000 plus 15,000. This doesn't sound like a scam to you. Like, I would be like, bro, that's just not making sense, bro. I'll be like, bro, that's just not making sense. The math is not fucking adding up, bro. Like, you're telling me that's how much it fucking costs for me to get a degree that's only going to pay me 100,000 a year, and these people get these jobs and they're not fucking happy. Like, bro, it's a scam. You just got scammed. If you just kept your head down and you freaking got an entry level job, and if you're so freaking smart, dude, this is what I'm saying. If you are so smart, you can make it without college. If you're smart. If you are smart, you can make it without college. Because all college does is fuck you. It literally just fucks you. Like, literally, all you're doing is going there to get effed. You're just getting effed. You're looking for somebody to have sex with, and they're going to have sex with you. And that's all that you're looking for. While you're studying at the same time, just because you're book smart. That's great for you. You're just looking to have sex. That's it. That's it, bro. It's a farm. In Promised Neverland, they had farms for little kids, for humans, because demons ate kids. So they had these different farms, and after a certain age, you get eaten. If you're smart, they turn you into a teacher. But if you're not that smart and you're dumb, they eat you. They turn you into a teacher and they eat you later. Or if you're smart and they want to eat you right away, you're given to the upper echelon to eat because your brain is a good source of nutrition and they take powers from you. Like they get stronger and stronger as they eat. So that's what college essentially is. It's just a breeding farm. It's for you to be labeled as this person is good to eat. Let's eat this person up. This person is not really thinking in life. They're just doing what they're being told to do. They're good at following directions. If I give this person directions, they're most likely going to follow through with it. If I give them a gun and tell them that they can shoot bad guys, they're going to do it. The people that don't go to college are the people that you cannot control as much. So what they do to control them is by paying them less. That's how they control them. It's a form of control. If you can go through college, if you're book smart, that's not the only type of intelligence there is in life. There is much different levels of intelligence. And we think that there's only one type of intelligence. We think that the people that are book smart are the ones that should be running everything. The people that can talk should be running everything. Like you can hear me as I talk. Sometimes I'm not good at freaking talking. Sometimes I start making up words. Like to make these videos, I've noticed that I was able to talk to myself. So I was like, bro, I'm going to start videotaping myself. Like I have something to videotape. Like this wasn't needed. I don't need to be talking to this camera. Like I could be sitting here on my computer, but the problem would be is that I would have to edit in music for that whole time for somebody to actually watch it because nobody's going to watch a silent show. Like you people want entertainment. So I had to find a way to entertain you. Like I could have easily just videotaped myself and it would have been like, it's like taking pictures of someone. You see them as a baby, you see them growing up. It would just be a growing up video. Like, this is what I did on this day. This is what I did on this day. Just camera in the corner, just recording what I'm doing, just getting used to the camera. Like, we have to get used to cameras. Like, we're scared of them. And it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, we think that we constantly have to perform and do stuff, but I be catching people on camera and they look so freaking natural, but they're acting at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I caught May and Anya a couple of days ago and May is mic'd up, but she's acting completely natural. And I was like, you are photogenic. Like you're really good at this. But does she do it by herself? The answer is absolutely not. She hates it. She absolutely hates it. And I was like, you need to make it easier for yourself. And I showed her how, I didn't show her yet, but I told her how easy it was. And the fact that she has the opportunity to do it because Matt is paying for everything for her. So all she has to do is focus on creating. That's all she has to do. She doesn't have to go to work. She doesn't have to listen to a boss that she doesn't like. She doesn't have to clean floors. She doesn't have to do anything like that. But all she does is go out to eat, drink, smoke, and that's it. Like she doesn't record anything. She's scared to record anything because she's a stoner. And stoners get looked down upon because of what they do. And even I'm like, I'm not sure how I'm going to edit these freaking videos for her because she's a stoner. And people look down on that. But I can put that. I got to figure out where I can put that. Look, look, look. Oh my God. Just a quick, simple search. Where can I put videos of smoking weed without being taken down? Like Rumble, maybe? So I wrote that in. And then it said finding platforms that allow videos of smoking weed without censorship can be challenging due to varying content policies. So it listed a bunch of them. It gave me new ones that I've never known about. And I'm going to start writing this down. There's Rumble, there's Odyssey. You can earn cryptocurrency on Odyssey. There's PeerTube, decentralized platform using independent service to reduce censorship risk and offer an ad-free experience. DTube, Gracity forums, Reddit, allows users to post about marijuana, though stricter rules apply to links to cannabis sales sites. So as long as you're not selling weed, you're fine. And then there's WeedTube, created to counter YouTube censorship. It provides a social network for sharing marijuana content without warnings or bans. So we're lucky that all we do is smoke weed. Like, we're not doing heroin and shit like that. So we're freaking lucky. I'm at 56 minutes. I'm going to make this into an hour and 10 minutes just because I don't want to post this everywhere. I don't want to post this everywhere. I have good content, bro. My shit I should be able to post it on only certain sites. Like, that's how good I believe I am, bro. But energy level at 100%. Do deep dive deeper in AI mode. Like, I'm thinking I need to save this somewhere. Actually, I don't have much to say. I might just like bring this down to an hour, bro. I ain't got shit to say, bro. But yeah, like being able to create content should be simple and easy. But May doesn't want to bend the rules. Like, she wants it to work one way, and she wants that way to be the only way for it to be done. So I'm going to cut the grass today, but not after I edit some videos. I'm going to edit videos. I'm definitely going to post them. I posted some videos on YouTube. I want to see how they are going. Is my USB? Yep, my USB is in this computer. This is the Mac Daddy of them all. I have some photos. Oh my God, there's so much to do. There's so much to freaking do. Let's see, YouTube. I posted some videos on YouTube and they're getting no views. They're getting absolutely no views. But that's fine. I don't really care. I have 11 subscribers. So I'm going to have a bunch of subscribers, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to. These videos that I'm putting out, these things that I'm thinking up, it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. And you guys are going to be there for the freaking ride, bro. You're going to have all this content to look at. And there's just going to be newer and newer people. And they're just going to keep watching. I'm telling you, like, I see it. I see it happening. And I'm going to make it happen. Absolutely.